All right, back again here as we continue on the final 20 minutes of Junior B Lacrosse. Pacers switched ends again for one more chance. It's currently 10-6 in favor of the Wallaceburg Red Devils, and the last opportunity here tonight for the Point Edward Pacers. Hello, everybody. I'm David Brose for the Video Show Network. Thanks for rejoining us here once again. Our final home game of the season. We thank you all for being here and watching, and thanks to all of our sponsors. And now we'll go to center floor as the game continues on. Down into Wallaceburg territory here. Pacers looking to tie up their 4-goal gap. Armstrong out front. He's been playing well for this one. Some frustrations there in the last period, but he finally got his glory. And another one against the Pacers, and now 11-6. With not even a minute into this period. Back out in front, and there's another one. C.J. Gibson not going to be happy with himself on that happening. And now a double score lead for Wallaceburg as it's 12-6. It was looking a little better in the last 4 minutes of the last period there as they closed the gap, and then Wallaceburg showed how strong they are, and they're showing it again here now with 2 goals in the first minute and still 19 to go. Who knows? Be interesting to see what wraps up this home game season, and a lot of motion gets out there on the floor. There's another shot and blocked by Gibson. Loose ball. Hastings, he gets it out front. Pass back over to Hawkins, and a blocked shot. Trouble in front. It's going to get rougher out here than we've seen already. Dawson Vateur now with the ball. Bert Thorpe out front. Number 17, Aaron Underwood, staying on top of Thorpe. Knowles back to Thorpe. An attempted shot. Knowles picks it up. Nobody out front waiting for him there. He was looking for it. Thorpe back with the ball. Number 27, there's Armstrong looking for the spot, and it's wide to the left, and the ball way back into the Pacer zone. Gibson will pick it up. He's going to hand it off. And a shot, and blocked by Bell there as Liam Carter takes an attempted shot. Out in front of the Pacer zone here, and it's so a little extra roughness going on here, and the whistles are going. They're looking for it. Adams is trying to keep it going. I think they're going to save it for later. We saw looked like some agreement. It's McDonald sends off Peyton Cox to the penalty box, and number 12, Blaine Adams, who doesn't seem okay with it. It's okay when both go to the box for the Pacers because they're still 4-on-4, but it's still not a good place to be. Referee's making some decisions here. There's our roving Jason Cam. It's out there taking care of things. Back out in front of Wallaceburg here. Jerko still having a conversation with referee Rob Pollock. And away we go. And Jerko will bring it in for the Pacers. Jerko looking around. An attempted shot. Blocked by Cecil Jacobs now in goal. 2 minutes for unnecessary roughness. Never understood the unnecessary roughness call in a lacrosse game, but and there's a shot. Gets wide to the left of CJ Gibson with frustration, and it's 13-6. And still about 16 minutes, just over 16 minutes to go in this final period of lacrosse. Live here tonight at the Point Edward Memorial Arena as the Pacers not giving up and looking for a final win here. But not looking promising the way it stands right now. Lucier picks up the ball for Wallaceburg. Down to Conroy. He's got an opportunity and a shot onto Gibson. Blocked well by Gibson, and the ball falls back to the Wallaceburg zone. Passed over to Dawson. Dawson brings it in for Wallaceburg. Over to Conroy. Conroy looks to pass it back, and it's blocked in the way by Nate Armstrong. He tries to pick it up, and Armstrong he's the fastest one on 2 feet here. And a shot down low in front of Gibson. 40 seconds on the penalty board for both teams. Conroy misses a pass. Armstrong trying to pick it up here. He's out front with it. Back to Pacers area, waiting for team support. And over to Sanche. Knowles out front with the ball. Looking for the shot. Pass it over to Thorpe. He's looking to get inside. It's wide to the right. 8 seconds on a shot clock for the Pacers. And there's another one. Red Devils, it's now 14-6. It's hard to keep playing with a positive mind when you know you were so close and then it falls apart out there, as we've seen this regularly happen to the Pacers during this season with only 3 games, winning games under their belt. Jerko, he's got the ball. Armstrong over to Knowles. Knowles looking for somebody inside, but take a shot over top. $91 for the winner of our 50-50 here tonight. Maybe a tank and a half of gas. Or a tank right now. Line change here, both floors. Armstrong with the ball for the Pacers, bringing it inside the blue line. Goes in hard to take a shot. And that's blocked by Cecil Jacobs. 14 minutes to go, and it's 14-6 for Wallaceburg. Conroy out front. 15 seconds on the shot clock here for Wallaceburg, and a whistle. Clock reset.
This segment is brought to you by Philly Cheese Jakes, located at 988 Confederation Street in Sarnia. Fill your hunger and visit them online at phillycheesejakes.com.
Thanks to our friend Philly Cheese Jake, as he said, 988 Confederation Street. Fill your hunger. You never leave there hungry, that's for sure. There's another shot out front onto Pacers and blocked again by Gibson. Wallaceburg fighting to pick up the ball, and Thorpe picks it up for the Pacers. Looking to get away here. Dunn coming out to offer some support. And a long high pass. It's not where they need to be. Out of the way here, and Wallaceburg will take advantage of that, and running back in hard is Hill, and he passed it off, and there's a shot wide left. Looking hard out front. Missed pass by the Pacers. And another. Carter misses the ball going by him there. Inside and blocked by Gibson. And there's a whistle.
Once again, we're looking for ticket
number 19. Brennan McKeegan goes into the penalty box. 2 minutes for 19. Brennan McKeegan, 2 minutes for holding. Out front here now with Wallaceburg. Palace with the ball. Over to Rowe. Setting up the play. Looking for the opportunity. It's out front and a shot, and there it is. Another one for Wallaceburg. And the penalty disappears for the Pacers there, but it's really not going to make much of a difference at this point of the game, as it's 15-6 and just over 12 minutes remaining, which means lots of time for the Pacers. But I've always said, when you're winning, the clock moves slow. When you're losing, the clock seems to tick a little faster. As the Pacers with the ball, Nate Armstrong looking inside for a shot, and Carter with a shot. Looked like it might have went, but I keep wanting to say Cecil Jacobs is now on the goal there. Hallis from Hallis and Rowe. So I was going to say, sounds like an attorney commercial. You read my mind. Nick Montague and I with the same sense of humor here. And there's a shot, and it could have went bad. Humor in the media box here keeps us going when it is hot up here, I can tell you that. But I can't even imagine what it's like out on that floor. As there's a shot from Thorpe on to Cecil Jacobs. Jericho back on the floor here. Over to Thorpe. Thorpe trying to find it. It's back over to Jericho. There's a pass out to Carter. Carter back to Jericho. Jericho with a shot, and it's a goal. A nice play. A well-received pass from Liam Carter over to Jacob Knowles. Still in the game, sorta. At 15-7, they close the gap, one more goal. Is there enough time left here? We've seen them get these goals and then another one within seconds. Can they do that here again? It would certainly keep them in the game as far as being positive. And Nate Armstrong will pick it up from the center floor. 15-7. Nate Armstrong over to Knowles. Knowles misses the pass. And Hill is right on top of him there. A loose ball here. Knowles picks it. Another loose ball. Armstrong now picks it up. 5 seconds on a shot clock here to go. And Armstrong going to take something out front here. And a final shot. And we're going to see a slashing call here, I think. It was mentioned to me earlier, and I've been noticing a little more, that the left side of Cecil Jacobs seems to be the weak side, and I have noticed that's where they've been shooting recently, so it would seem that the Pacers have recognized that weakness as well. 2 minutes for slashing on Wallaceburg. Tide and Hill in the penalty box. This could be an advantage. Well, it's always an advantage when you're up a man. And there's another shot. Knowles picks up the rebound. Over to Jerko. Jerko inside. It's an interesting position for Jacobs. But it's not in the goal, and that's what matters. Referees Neil McDonald and Rob Pollock doing an excellent job here of officiating tonight. Not an easy task in any sport. Luce with the ball for Wallaceburg. Pass it inside the blue line. There's a shot. Interestingly blocked by Gibson. Not even going to describe that. Our roving Jason Cam. Director Rogers anxious to get out of here. It is warm up here in the booth, but Knowles out front here. Knowles looking for opportunity. Armstrong with a shot and hits the post. Carter will pick it up now, and we'll see what he does with it. Back over to Knowles. Thorpe now with the ball. Setting up the plate. When they do this, this can often work out well. Knowles has it now and playing pass around. Chasing it in, and didn't work out that time, but picks it back up. Knowles misses the pass. Picks it up. Here's a shot. Trying hard again, staying inside. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And a loose ball. We'll get a whistle here. Wallaceburg on the floor. Yeah. Barnes and Carter. Conroy brings it in here for Wallaceburg. Brown gets in position. Davis in there as well. And Rowe back on the floor. Down in the Pacers zone. Pacers needing to play extra hard. Final period here. So they look for another shot. Low. Saved by Gibson. Doing well this time. 15-7 and 7:14 on the clock. And another penalty to Pacers. Number 9, Dylan Lavoie. The penalty king of this home game. Third or fourth time I think he's been in there. 2 minutes for slashing onto Dylan Lavoie. Nice turnout here tonight, and it's always nice to see the opposition fans here supporting the sport. Wallaceburg fans here tonight. Not sure the total that we've gotten here, but it is definitely a good turnout for the final home game of the Pacers. Yeah, Nick says another shorthanded goal would be well. And I'm not sure. By the third period, things are looking tired more now, but Pacers still stay in the game. There's a shot taken away, but Wallaceburg picks up the rebound. Cole has it now. Out front, and a missed pass there. Cole picks it back up. Conroy now. He'll lose the ball, and the shot clock runs out for Wallaceburg. How many? Oh, there you go. I just got 155. I guessed 150. So I guess I win the jelly bean jar. Dunn back on the floor. Thorpe out front with the ball. This guy coming in behind here. Knocks it away from him. Armstrong tries to get in the middle, and Wallaceburg will come back hard, and we're going to get a whistle here. Didn't catch what happened there. I was looking the other way, but excitement up here in the media booth as well. No favoritism here. It is an exciting sport. Either way, 15-7 with 6 minutes on the clock in this final period and 45 seconds of a penalty left for the Pacers. With Dylan, Mr. Penalty Lavoie. And Wallaceburg. Davis with the ball and teasing a bit there. Over to Cole. We'll come back to Cole here. Now the shot again, and still trying to get inside. Pacers covering well here. There's a hard shot as the shot clock runs out. And Durko gets in the way of the ball and picks it up. Coming down. Doesn't let it stop him from getting the ball over to Brett Barnes, who's got it now for the Pacers. Pass it off to Carter. Carter over to Dunn. Dunn into Knowles. Looking for the play, and a shot low out front, and Cecil Jacobs stops it again. 5 minutes to go here. 15-7 for Wallaceburg. Palace out front with the ball for Wallaceburg inside the blue line. Cole takes it from him. And they'll play the passing game as Hastings has the ball for Wallaceburg. Back out front here, and a shot low and blocked by Gibson. Inside the knee pad here, and he'll pass it off long. Missed. Good recovery, Mr. Armstrong. Nate Armstrong here. Running it inside. The pass over to Carter. Carter gets a shot. That's wide to the right. And the ball will bounce back into the Pacers area. Gibson will pick it up. And there it is. Gibson will pass it to Wallaceburg as the shot clock runs out. Palace. Sydney Palace carries the ball in for Wallaceburg. Brown and Hastings on the floor. Also for Wallaceburg. Hastings with the ball. Back to Palace. Palace looking to create the opportunity. There's a stick on the floor here. Whose stick is that? Number 9. A broken stick. Doesn't seem to be important as the game continues on. Knowles has the ball out front. Tries to pass to Carter, and a loose ball. Knowles picks it back up. Takes a shot inside. Intercepted here and pass down to Hill, and a shot. And a missed opportunity there. Knowles picks it up. Wallaceburg goalie comes off the floor. 3 minutes remaining in this final period. 15-7 for Wallaceburg. Pacers continuing to play hard, though, regardless of the score. Knowing that they're likely done here. Number 20, Jared Lippiat. He gets it up there for Pacers. And that's a... Hearing a too many men call. 2:38 on the clock and a 2-minute penalty going to the Pacers. And Jacob Knowles will go into the penalty box. With it. Two-minute penalty and 2:30 on the clock. They're just Wallaceburg just having lacrosse practice right now. There's a shot. Wide to the right. Tries to get out front, and a backhanded shot in by number 6, Riley Rowe. If there was points for showing off, it'd be 2 goals. And it is a slaughterous 16-7 right now. If I could be more polite, but it is what the Pacers have been all season long. As only 3 under their belt as far as wins go. 2 against London Blue Devils and 1 away at Welland. And here we go, 2 minutes to go. Brennan McKeegan hands it off to Barnes. Barnes over to Armstrong. Armstrong now with a fake pass to Thorpe. Thorpe gets in the way of Wallaceburg. Trying to get out front to Sanche. Thorpe looks for a shot, blocked by Hill. And now they come down here, and there's a no, not a shot. Sky was looking for the opportunity, but waits for his Wallaceburg team to show up, and Martin, number 16 for Wallaceburg, he's inside the blue line with the ball, and Cousins now, the Red Devils. Try to get out front here. We are in the last minute of play here in this final period of Junior B lacrosse action, as the Pacers losing 16-7 to the Wallaceburg Red Devils. We'll say thanks to all of our sponsors in support of our broadcasts, all 10 home games this season. We thank you for that. And thank you to all of you who have been watching, and the replays will continue to be available on our YouTube channel, TVSN World. And I'll say thanks to my friend Roger for his coming out in support, and my son Jason, and my wife Jennifer even had a night there. And also a special shout out once again to my friend Liam Henderson, who was here, 10-year-old Liam Henderson, who was co-commentator here one night. And they're just going to let the clock run out here, 16-7, and there's a lot of respect out there on the floor. And I say thank you to the Lacrosse Pacers for allowing us into their home here at the Point Edward Memorial Arena to bring you these live broadcasts, and everybody up here in the media booth, and Nick Montague, our arena announcer. You can check out his internet radio station, Coyote 103, on the internet, and their Facebook, and of course all the fans that have been here. 155 fans in total here tonight, which is fantastic. The fastest game on 2 feet here was brought to you by all of our sponsors and us here at the Video Show Network. We will be back again next season. Still some more games to be played away, and we'll keep you posted on the scores on our website at the Video Show Network, tvsn.ca. You can also go to jrpacers.com. And again, thanks to all of you. And that will be a wrap. 16-7 is the final score here tonight. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Broadcasting for the Video Show Network, I'm David Burrows. Until next time, bye for now.